Hello, everybody. Let's see. So, before we get into this, um, I keep this hand because I have the natural bridge, and I do also have a trophy, stirrings, and shredder, so it all looks pretty good. I would prefer to have some sort of discard, but this is fine. Opponent pulling the shredder here tells me that they already have an answer for bridge. So I was surprised to see Tarmogoyf here. So this looks like old school Jund. Um, or that was, when I was playing against it. Of course, now watching the video, you and I both know that it was old school Jund. Um, there was the opportunity here to Assassin's Trophy and not take the 3 damage. Um, but if this was old school Jund, I figured that they might play like a Liliana, or they might be playing Ren and 6, and I'd rather trophy that instead. So I took an extra 3 damage here for that. Now, them having not played that, I think it's safe to go ahead and just get rid of the trophy now, or get rid of the Tarmogoyf now. It will give them a 3rd land. So I go ahead and Stirrings. That's a mistake, what I just did there. I played my 3rd land before I Stirrings. If I had Stirrings and before I played the land, then I could have played that Saga. So that was a mistake by me. And yeah, they do have Decay, Abrupt Decay. So I'm just going to try to play out. And they do have another. I mean, they knew about Ridge anyways, so I figured they probably had another. So this is gonna hurt. So I hold it up. I hold up the Urza Saga. And I could block here, but I did not because I would just lose my dude. I figured the chances are they don't have 2 bolts, and then I'll have an extra blocker. I'll get a needle on the Ren and Realm Breaker, and I should stabilize after that. However, they did have exactly 2 bolts. So if I had not punted, and if I had done the stirrings, grabbed the Saga, played the Saga, then I might have had the extra blockers that I needed to survive. Post board, I didn't have a lot of sideboard stuff against them. Yeah, this looks pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and duress now. We see these cards. So I grab the Thoughtseize so I can make sure I can land the bridges. I'm not too worried about Ren and Realm Breaker quite yet. And then I'm not worried about Force of Vigor quite yet. I'm going to wait on that. So yeah, now I'll grab the Force of Vigor. So yeah, I really want to hit my 3rd land here, so I just go to see what's on top. So Misty and Tarmogoyf. And I really want to hit my third land, so. Not sure why I didn't play the Bauble there. Oh, because of Liliana. That's why. Because I wanted to dump it for Liliana. Yeah, so this is a very good position at this point. They don't have a whole lot. Let's see, there's that. They dumped the lightning bolt. Yep. Yeah, so I named Lily because I don't have to worry about Rin quite yet. Excuse me. And now it says you may cast permanent spells from your graveyard. And I don't really have to worry about permanent spells in my opponent's graveyard. Yeah, so I grab a Pixis because I don't want to put permanent spells in my opponent's graveyard that they might be able to hit with that Rin and Realmbreaker. Now, there is the whole mill 3 cards. They may put a permanent back into their hand. But there's not a whole lot, I think. Let's see. Yeah. So I get an extra Pixis there. There's another Saga, so I can grab the other needle to name Rin and Realmbreaker or Grafdigger's Cage. Yeah. And because they're not using the mill ability, it sounds like they don't have a whole lot of permanents to get. They will be able to keep getting fetch lands from their graveyard, though, and try to shuffle the top. It might have been better there to make another guy, but, oh, I guess I can't really, so it doesn't matter. Yeah. So now I can get the... And I name Rin and Realmbreaker with that one, so that they can't do the mill. So this is pretty much game now. So I trophy their fetch land to make it so that they can't do as much changing their top card. And I think now with the Scavenging Ooze triggers, they're trying to waste my clock. So... Shredder for the extra on the lock. And that should just seal the deal now. Oh yeah. I was telling my opponent it's probably better to fetch during the upkeep because a lot of the newer Lantern players don't have a stop on their opponent's upkeep, so a good card could slip through. Alright, so with 4 mill rocks, my opponent concedes. I tried to record this some time back, but unfortunately, TGO kept freezing up on me. Seems okay, but I'd prefer to have a bridge. 3 lanterns isn't going to really do a whole lot. Yeah, Veil of Summer is unfortunate for me. And I was kind of banking on them not having a Force of Vigor there. This is starting to look pretty good. Yeah. So now I can make a dude. Put the needle on the Ren. Let me resize that. There. And now things are going to get real rough for the opponent. Let's see. I don't remember if it got a permanent back. And doesn't really look like it. Maybe a land? Yeah, so this is good. So I'll be able to put it on Ren and Realmbreaker again. And put out a needle, or a Shredder. Yeah, and the opponent concedes from there.